Shauna, Toria, and I are all in a lot of pain from sunburn. Can you see it? So Toria's at home. She stayed home. And Shauna and I are going to go over and play bingo with Meme. That's the plan for today and nothing else. Hi, my boy. What are you doing? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? I love you. So for the last game, I was down to 2. And we didn't win anything. We suck.
I was down to 3 on 2 cards.
What are you doing?
Putting on deodorant.
I thought you were putting bingo marker on your armpits.
My arms are so dead that it hurts to lift them up.
Is the cover even off of that?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it. Oh.
My mom, this was sitting on the table, like when we went to Mom's, and she picked it up and she used it. Didn't tell me she used it. When we went to town, she stopped at the pharmacy and bought all the last bottles because she loved it. I was like, oh, did you smell mine? She's like, I used it. Hee hee. I'm like, you're a little shit.
So, other than bingo, we didn't really do much. I've just been laying around. I'm still so sore from the sunburn. It's awful. I've been watching videos of what's been going on in the States with racism and stuff, and I don't even know what to say, because it's terrifying, it's horrifying, and I can't believe that it's happening now. It's insane to me. And other than what I just said, I really don't know. It's sad. It's really sad, and I feel really bad for people who are being hurt. The person who got killed. Like, that's messed up. I don't understand how people can hate people based on race or sexual orientation or gender expression. I just don't get it. I don't get what makes somebody not good enough if they're not the same as you. Like, I don't understand it. And I don't want to understand it because it doesn't make any sense. People are people, and it shouldn't matter what they look like, or who they love, or if they need to transition, or, like, there's so many different things that make us who we are, but we're still human, and we should have respect regardless, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all for people to hate people based on those things. I just don't get it. And for the first time, this is kind of opening my eyes to people who are like, oh, I have LGBT friends, but I don't support it. You don't support what? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. How can you be friends with someone who is something you don't support? If somebody said that about race, it would be like a totally different situation. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the same thing, but that wouldn't be socially acceptable. Like, you're not going to go around saying, oh, I don't like him because he's black. Like, that's messed up. I know people do that, and that's why these problems are happening in the States right now. But to me, hearing those words are beyond messed up, and people do that every day to people who are within the LGBT. They'll say, oh, well, this is my religion and I don't believe in the whole LGBT thing, and we can be friends, but we're not talking about that, and we're not going to mention your sexual orientation because that's wrong, and Jesus doesn't want that for you, and I'm not getting involved. Those people are shit, okay? And I hope if you're one of those people, you hear this, because you're a shit person, you're an idiot, and you don't even deserve friends, because that is beyond messed up. And I used to allow that. I used to allow people like that who think less of people like me who just so happen to be within the LGBT, and no, it's not a choice. I let them say things like that to me, and I let them still be a friend. That's messed. That's seriously messed up. It's the exact same thing as saying you don't like someone because of their race. It is not something we control. It is not something we can change. It is who we are, and we should be accepted for who we are. We're not hurting anyone. We're just being ourselves. We're being human. We're living. And if religion makes you not like somebody, you are seriously messed up and you need to get help. And that's all I have to say on that subject. I also just realized that I am not wearing a binder, so if you see my chest, I don't care, because you know what, this is me, so I'm only mentioning it just so if it happens that you can see my chest, you know that you cannot hurt me with telling me, haha, I saw your chest, you have boobs, whatever. Yeah, I do. And no, I don't like my body, but I accept that it is what it is until it's not. And, you know, that's life. That's just life. We all have things that we deal with that we don't like. This so happens to be one of mine. And yes, I am insecure about it, but I accept it for what it is. And someday, hopefully, I will lose weight and I'll get top surgery and I'll have the chest that I want to have. The chest that I should have had. But for now, is what it is. I just think that the world needs to be better. People need to be better, more accepting of things that are not them. You know, we're so quick to judge. And I'm not innocent. I judge people for things too. But race is not one of them. And sexual orientation or gender is definitely not one of them. But we all have little things that we'll like see and we think are different. We'll judge them before we get to know them and stuff. Some people, it's tattoos. You see somebody with tattoos and you're like, oh yeah, they're probably a thug. I have tattoos, so that's not something I'm thinking, but it's just an example. We all have like things that we're not used to and we judge people on. And I think that we should take a step back and be less like that, because we're all just people and we all deserve respect. And it is really hot in here, so I'm going to turn the fan back on and I'm going to end the vlog here because it's, I can't even see because I don't have glasses on, but it's like 10 something and I don't really have anything else to talk about or do. I really want people to respect each other and learn from what's going on, because it's not okay and it can't continue, because it's just not okay. We have to be better. See you tomorrow.